Meek Mill. Sentenced to 2 to 4 years.
For popping a wheelie.
Right. And I guess breaking up a fight in an airport. Both charges.
Breaking up a fight, not getting into it.
Yeah. Both charges were dropped. But the judge violated them anyways.
Right. The judge who supposedly was asking for shout outs and fucking maybe had a business person
Something
they
like
wanted
that.
him to fire his manager or something. Like, I'm hearing all kind of crazy shit about this judge.
Right. Judge also happens to be a black female.
Right. Mm-hmm. Which doesn't matter. She's part of the system.
Yeah. So there's actually a rally that's supposed to be going on where people are supposed to be protesting it. There's a website you can go to where you could write to the governor and so forth. Well, number one, what do you think about the whole thing?
I mean, I don't know all the particulars, but you know, having someone on probation for 10 fucking years seems a little excessive to me. Excessive. Yeah. It's like you trying to set a motherfucker up for failure. Like just being a black man in America. Like to go for a full 10 years without coming into any police contact, it's not that easy. Like, it's not that easy. You could be moving super regular and still, being a black man out here, trust me, you could get put into that system some way, somehow.
Well, let me play devil's advocate here. Mm-hmm. I actually am a Meek Mill fan. Mm-hmm. You know, from what I understand, he's cool with us. You know what I mean? He's shouted me out before and stuff like that. Like, you know, we've never actually met face to face, but you know what I mean? We have a good rapport. And I am, based on what he got locked up for, I do feel it's excessive, right? Mm-hmm. But if you do take a step back and you look at someone like a Gucci Mane, mm-hmm. who I'm not sure if he's on probation or not, but if you look at how he's been moving ever since he got out of jail, mm-hmm. you don't see him connected with no type of bullshit.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope. You see him and his woman.
Him and his woman. He wrote a best-selling book. He's put out like 89 albums. He's happy in his pictures.
Right.
He looks like he doesn't have the
healthy,
same...
lost
mm-hmm. weight. Doesn't seem like he has the same group of friends. He doesn't have the same entourage anymore.
Right.
Now, if you look at Meek, you know, the shit that they put him in jail for is somewhat bullshit. It is bullshit, I feel.
Right.
But look at all the shit that he's been mixed up with, from Beanie Siegel getting punched in the face,
right.
Safari getting beat up,
right.
Something allegedly happened with French Montana and Philly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he seems to have a group of people around him
right.
that he either has limited control over or he's directing them to do shit on his behalf. I don't know. I don't know that crew.
Right.
But no matter how you slice it, you surround yourself with certain types of people and you will get caught up in their fuck shit.
It's called the vortex.
The vortex.
You get sucked into the vortex and it's hard to fucking pull yourself out.
I am very careful with the people around me. Like when I go out with my whether it's my security or, my guys who are, the jail dudes or whatever who I fuck with, who are my friends, who you hung out with and met and stuff like that. At the beginning of the night, there's a conversation with us where I say, listen, here are potentially some things that can go wrong. Here's how we're going to handle it. Okay? And I have to feel like I have total control. I have to have the final say of how things go down in this situation. Like, I have to be able to tell you, no, like, we're not going to do it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, we're not going to do this. We're not here are the repercussions of how this is going to happen. And we are going to potentially walk away from this. Like, our main concern is to just maintain a level of safety.
Right.
We're not the aggressors. If someone has a problem with us, we're not going to see him and run up on him and go fuck him up. Like, We're not going to do that. I have too much to lose.
But we're going to defend ourselves.
We're going to defend ourselves. Mm-hmm. Like, nothing's going to happen to any of us. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I understand that. I understand with certain types of security I have with me, like we're armed. Someone might get killed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and there's repercussions to all this. Like, but if you look for the last, I don't know, 8 or so years, you don't hear any type of bullshit that I've got involved with. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm out. I'm in these same places. I'm at these same concerts. You know? And like I said, look at Gucci. What are you gonna say? You more hood than Gucci? You know what I mean? Like, you more gangster than Gucci? Like, Gucci caught a body. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like, and this is what I'm saying. Like, eventually, Meek is gonna get out of this situation, right? However way, whether it gets dropped or whether he does his jail time or whatever else.
All right. All right. Once you get out of it, if you get out of it, are you going to continue to move the same way you've been moving? That's your question. And the answer should be no. The answer should be, and especially if hip hop's voice is what helps this get re-examined, and you know what I mean? Because it seems like people's actually trying to like use their voice. I was at something at the Garden Theater the other day with Cooks and my son, and A$AP Ferg was performing. One of the first things, he talked about was like the Meek Mill shit on stage, like, and people was like really rallying around this. Yeah. So this is almost an opportunity for hip hop to, whether you fully agree with how he moves or not, but this is an opportunity for hip hop to, try to mobilize and use their voice in an almost political way. You know what I mean? That's in something that we can actually directly affect. Because it's not like voting for the president and all of that. You got the Electoral College, and there's a lot of bullshit in that. But like with judges and all of that, those are real elected officials. Like, there is no
Are judges elected officials?
Yes, they are.
Well, judges are...
You got to be elected to be a judge.
I thought that you get chosen by... Well, federal judges get chosen by the president, right?
Maybe a federal judge. I don't think this is a federal judge. From what I understand, judges are elected. Just like sheriffs are elected, but police are not. See, that's why it's some shady shit with the fucking law.
The state's governor or legislature will choose their judges.
Oh, so, okay. I don't know why I thought judges were elected.
Hey, no, you've never seen a judge campaign.
I thought I have, though. No.
I don't think so. Judges are chosen by a legislative committee based on each potential judge's past performance. Some states hold retention elections to determine if the judge should continue to serve.
Okay.
So if something goes a little left, there might be some sort of...
Because I know I heard of a judge election, but maybe that's what it was. Okay.
No, they're selected. The governor selects the state judge, and the president,
which makes it
selects the federal judge.
Okay. Definitely more corrupt because now, you know what I mean? It's not the will of the people at all of why these...
No, not at all. And once they're elected, they're there for life.
Right. A sheriff, look that up. A sheriff is definitely elected.
A sheriff in the U.S. is also usually a county or city official, which is traditionally elected. There are exceptions, however. The sheriff of New York City is directly appointed by the mayor.
Ooh.
The duties of the sheriff are...
Really?
Yeah.
That's some shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The sheriff of New York City. Why only here?
They're not fucking around in New York.
That's some shit. That's
is there
deep.
a sheriff? I didn't even know there was a sheriff in New York. There was like the
sheriff, the marshal.
Well, there was the police commissioner, of course.
No, but there's sheriffs out here too. Yeah.
Are there? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
But usually they like come get you for your car and shit like with like the marshals and shit like that.
Well, New York City.
Wow.
It's a different set of rules.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, hopefully this will create a dialogue.
And hopefully the voice, what I wanted to say is hopefully the voice of hip hop, you know what I mean, will actually, cause some people to, you know what I mean?
Well,
cause some things to happen.
I'm sure the judge is feeling a lot of pressure over this. I'm sure the governor, who appointed the judge, is feeling pressure. I mean, a lot of petitions are now being, now they got to rally.
But now it's also, do they respect the people who are giving the petitions? See, this could be a slap in the face and show, listen, black people, we don't care how much you fucking mobilize and talk. We don't give a fuck about how y'all feel on certain issues. Now, if this was any other ethnic group, you know what I mean? We probably would be taking this more seriously. You know what I mean? If it was a Jewish fucking celebrity that this happened to and all the fucking Hasidic Jews rallied at the court and all, oh, we're going to have to look at this because we can't have them upset. But when it comes to black people in America, your motherfuckers going to find out. You're going to find out, like, we believe that, oh, we got the same rights as everybody else. Time and time again, they show you. No, you don't. No, you don't. So, let's see what happens.
Yeah. Like I said, I hope Meek seriously takes this as a wake-up call because I feel very talented, very charismatic, But remember there was
He was locked up already though, right?
Well, remember there was the whole situation where he was leaving the country, touring with Nicki when he was supposed to be checking in and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, okay.
I feel that there was a certain level where he just didn't take his probation as seriously as he should. Like I have friends that got out of jail, they were on probation, and they didn't do shit until their probation was done. Let's go. Nah, I'm cool. I'm on probation. You want to smoke this? No, I'm cool. Go ahead. I'd be smoking weed around them, and they'd be like, nah, I'm on probation. I'm not going back to jail over a fucking joint. Like, fuck out of here.
Well, parole is...
Parole, whatever, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen this. I've seen this firsthand. And Meek has the potential to create generational wealth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. People love this guy.
Yeah.
Are you going to take it seriously? Or are you going to keep catering to a group of people who are not taking it as seriously as you are? Because
and are not being affected to the degree that
not
you're
at all.
being affected.
Because someone, I saw a meme. I don't know if this is totally true, but they said every time you see Meek doing shows or whatever, he got 30 dudes with him. But here he is in court, walking into court by himself.
And that's deep than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Unless they weren't allowed to, unless it was some sort of closed off court. But that's deep.
Yeah.
You see? Where are y'all motherfuckers now? Like,
yeah.
I'm sure the day of shows, and I know how this be, like, he getting calls all day from all kind of motherfuckers. Yo, I want to go to the show. Yeah. Where we gonna meet up?
Yeah.
What about my court day?
Yeah.
Do I get that many calls? Yo, what time you gotta go to court? Do I have to wear a suit? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Are you getting calls like that?
For real.
That's deep.
For real.
That's deep. You can't just be there for the good times and for the flossing and all of that. And you gotta look and see, okay, these guys was around for the flossing. Now who's around when the shit is fucked up?
And watch what happens when he cuts a lot of them dudes off. How they gonna be on
shit.
Instagram talking shit. How he fake and how he was never there for him. And
I saved him this many times. And all that, like,
he ain't really from the streets. And he, you know what I'm saying? Like I've had that happen to me. Motherfuckers who I've taken on trips with me and taken them out to eat and did that. And the one time I tell them no. Oh, yeah. Oh, you going to spend some money on some fuck shit, but you going to tell me no. Like, really, motherfucker? This your money too now?
Right. You counting my pockets and all this other shit.
Really?
Like, I'm the type of motherfucker, there was times when, we bring out a big crew just because you want to make everybody happy. But at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you, I don't be rolling with no big crew. A lot of times I roll by myself. Because that's the motherfucker you can really count on. And you know what I mean? You ain't got to worry about telling this motherfucker whether, what to do and is he going to comply when the shit happens. Like, You know what I mean? Like, I'm with me. You know what I mean? I don't need no bodyguards and all that. I'm good. You know what I mean? And however many years in this shit, you ain't hear about us having beef and all of that type of shit with motherfuckers because we don't move like that. And if we do have a crew of motherfuckers with us, it's definitely motherfuckers that respect me to the point where if I say chill, these niggas gonna chill. Oh, yeah. And if I say get them, they gonna get them.
Yeah, we did our live event.
Huh?
When we did our live event, we was both me and you was.
Yeah,
we were dangerous that night.
Okay,
we were waiting for.
We had plants in the plants in the fucking audience.
Oh yeah.
Like, I wish a nigga would run up here right now.
Yeah, I was like, let a motherfucker try to run up at this event. See what happens. I felt sorry for whoever did that.